Welcome back to another episode of the Cats Corner and also the first video of 2024. I'm Casey Campbell. I am your host. That is, of course, Novi head hockey coach Dane Baruzzini. Coach, how are you?
Doing well. How are you, Casey?
Doing well. So always good to chat. Before we start today's show, we have to thank our sponsor, Engrave It All USA, a company out of Michigan, out of Brighton, Michigan. But they may be located in Michigan, but they're happy to serve everyone in the US of A, from making tumblers and other engravement products, as well as t-shirts and hats and all that fun stuff. Yeah, always a fun thing. And thank you to Engrave It All USA for supporting today's episode of the Cats Corner. The link is below in the description if you want to go check it out. EngraveItAllUSA.com. Go check them out. All right. Okay, so been a big week for you. How are things going?
It's going well. We ended 2023 on the right foot. Ended with victories over Canton. Nice KLA opponent, and then we were at Yost that Friday before the holiday break against Coach Robert and Ann Arbor Gabriel. Finished with a couple of wins to get us back on the right track. So that side's going really well. The boys, myself included, all of our coaching staff really enjoyed the break. Now we're back at it right now. We've got guys coming in out of the locker room, getting ready to take the ice, getting ready for our UP trip where we head up in about 48 hours to take on Calumet and an undefeated Houghton team to jumpstart, our second half of the season and get us going in 2024.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, two big wins on the season. After I know it's not bad. I know we kind of talked about. We haven't had a chance to talk about the win. To get those two wins after after some time, struggling and all that. But what was it like to just end 2023 on a winning note?
Of course it's nice. It's always nice to win. We're a program though that we don't just judge our success based on wins and losses. I mean, if you do, there's only 3 teams in the state that'll be satisfied at the end of the year, and that's your D1, D2, D3 state champs. For us, the goal has been to get 1% better every day. Most weeks we have done that. We definitely did that last week of the season against Canton and against Gabriel Richard. So that was really nice. I mean, for our team, it's just another reminder that when you stick to the process and try to do things the right way, the Wildcat way, that the results follow. But we also did that shorthanded. We're missing 2 strong senior hockey players, Jackson Kinter and Braylon Juzak. So to be able to do that without those guys in the lineup, it's just a testament to the strength of our team and the depth that we have. So we've just been happy with the consistent effort, that never quit attitude, and culminated in a 5-1 win and then a 2-1 overtime win against a really nice Gabriel Richard team.
Yeah. Okay, so going into this coming week, well, actually, before we do that, let's award your 3 stars of the week.
Okay. Yeah, so I'd say our third star would definitely be Marco Medico. He's a guy that started out really strong for us, kind of hit a little bit of a lull during the season. And I mean, that week against Canton and Gabriel Richard, he had a hat trick. He had 3 goals and an assist against Canton. He had the game-winning goal in overtime against Gabriel Richard, and an assist in the first goal. Just a lot of resiliency. I mean, he's just continued to battle, continue to get better. Has bought in, been a great teammate, just continues to work hard. So definitely, the number 3 star, I'd go there with Marco. Kind of a same stretch. Number 2 star would be Henry Letman, and another young man. That season didn't start off the way he wanted. Had a real tough stretch to start the year. But I mean, both games gave up 1 goal. It's all you can ask for out of your goalies to stop pucks. But just his attitude's been there. He's been working hard. He just continues to get better. Number 1 star for that week. That's that same week that we found out that we had a sponsor for the show. So Engrave It All USA, Michelle and her team, definitely our first star of the week. You mentioned everything they do. They do great team apparel. They do a little bit of everything. So just really happy to have her, support the program, support what you're doing, support what we're doing at Novi as well. So Michelle and her team over at Engrave It All USA, they're our first star for that last week of 2023.
Yeah, Michelle's gonna really love that, and I know the folks at my team are gonna love that as well. So yeah, of course, always fun there. So let's of course, you guys are heading up to the UP this week. after the holidays are up and all that, but just kind of talk about like what's it going to be like going up there, your first UP trip as a high school hockey coach. What's that going to be like for you taking the 10-hour plus ride to the UP?
Yeah, I'm hoping the weather report's wrong. Right now, it's showing no signs of snow. It's like a 15 to 25. We're hoping for that snow. I love the snow. But it's gonna be a mixed bag. It's gonna be a lot of fun. You get up there, you get the team away, you get in the hotel. You have all these team building activities. I mean, that part's awesome. But it's also gonna be the toughest test to date. Anytime you play in the UP, it's just hard. Calumet's a really nice team. They're really young with an outstanding goaltender. Playing them, Friday night at 7 p.m., under the bright lights, it's going to be tough. So we're in for some battles, and you take on an undefeated Houghton team. I think they're 12-0 now, and they're just buzzing. I mean, it's a buzzsaw team. They took it to us really well last year when we were up there. Our boys still talk about that game. So for us, it's another opportunity to get battle tested. Our goal, we keep saying it every week we have this talk, Casey. Our goal is to be ready in mid-February. These two games against Calumet and Houghton are going to definitely do that. They just play a heavy, no nonsense style of hockey, which will definitely help us. And then, you also know you're not going to get many calls in your favor when you go up there. So any chance you can battle adversity is a chance to get better. And we're looking forward to those challenges.
Yeah, for sure. So yeah, just kind of really kind of getting into the coming into this with all this off time, because I know you haven't had a lot of games this past week. Just what's it gonna be like taking the 10-hour ride up, and what are you guys gonna do for 10 hours?
Yeah, it's we're gonna stop at Gaylord. We're gonna get some Jersey Mikes. We'll kind of break it up there. We got a bunch of movies planned. I'm sure some of the guys will be playing cards kind of throughout the bus. I know coaches are looking forward to that too. I mean, personally, I'm bringing some books. For me, it's some time to be quiet, read some books, turn the internet off for a while, just be to myself. But everybody's take it their own way. I know some guys are looking forward to catching up on sleep. Others want to read. Others want to watch a movie or get into it with cards or something else. So it'll be fun. I know there'll be some squirmy moments too. You get 31 people on a bus for 10 to 12 hours, and it's bound to happen. But it's going to be a lot of fun. We're looking forward to the trip up. Looking even, more forward to the time we're there, that Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We got a bowling trip planned. We're going to go see, Northern Michigan, take on Michigan Tech. We're doing some other things there too. So it'll be nice just to have 4 straight days together. And, for the boys, it's before school starts back up. So they get a nice little 4-day getaway before school starts back up on the 8th.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I know. How were the holidays? Practice? How did you guys really handle practice time over, last week and this week? What would you kind of do?
Yeah, no, that's a great question. So, we after the Yost game, we shut it down. We got back on the ice on the 29th. We did a 3-on-3 tournament, and then we went over to the high school and had a couple football games that we played. And then we shut it down for the rest of 23. Picked it up, on Tuesday today, and then we'll practice today. We'll practice tomorrow, Wednesday, and then we're on that bus at 7 a.m. Thursday. We'll have a practice Friday morning at the Calumet Coliseum just to get used to the rink and get our legs back. So we've kind of taken some time off, let some guys recover. So yeah, it'll be nice getting back in the full swing. That really doesn't happen until we get back from the UP, but we needed to shut it down a little bit to let people recharge and get back to health.
Sounds good. All right. Okay. Well, Dane, thank you so much for coming on. Well, that's going to do it for this episode of the Cats Corner. Thank you all so much for watching, and we will talk to you soon.
Thank you, Casey.